Hi, and thanks for tuning in to CVTV. Today we're with Tim Monner, who is VP of Marketing and Business Development at Steadfast. Tim, welcome to the program.
Hey, thanks, Gerald. Thanks for having us.
Great to have you here with us today. Why don't you start by giving us a brief overview of Steadfast and telling us about the cool origin story that goes along with your company?
Sure. So Steadfast is about a 20-some-year-old company, started in 1998 by our founder, Carl Zimmerman. We are a cloud and IT infrastructure company that focuses, or I should say, emphasizes our services mostly on cloud consulting, design, and hosting within the marketplace. As I mentioned, Carl started the company at the age of 12, of all things, believe it or not. Used Christmas money when he was 12 to buy a web reseller's license and began building web sites for some of his customers. And as a lot of people kind of at that time did, they eventually asked him, well, you build great websites. Where do I host them? So he started hosting them through some dedicated servers. And his mother tells a great story of him hosting his first dedicated server under his bed, running all the time, which is a pretty amazing story. But continued to grow his business, and by the time he was 18, he'd already incorporated and had gone to Northwestern. And by the time he was a sophomore at Northwestern in Evanston here, he had already opened up a large footprint within our flagship facility today, which is at 350 East Cermak, one of the largest data centers in the world. So, as you can imagine, Carl dropped out of college when he was a sophomore, was already running a pretty successful business, and he's been, we've been running since.
Now, today the company really still operates with his vision in mind, right?
Correct. Carl was somebody who, when he started his business, he had a lot of support from local communities, a lot of different associations, groups, and so forth. So it kind of instilled sort of this value in him to sort of be the guy that supports underdogs to help compete with the larger organizations or companies in the marketplace. So, Steadfast for 20 some years has worked with chiefly a lot of small to mid-sized businesses, basically helping them get all of the IT resources and support that they need. We deal a lot with customers who either have very limited IT resources or don't know how to actually ramp up their IT resources. And we've been sort of I guess, a resource for them to kind of come in as an extension of their team and help them to succeed and grow. And we've done that with multiple organizations, especially in the Chicagoland area for some time now.
Now, it's really that kind of that white glove approach that differentiates you from a lot of other cloud providers in the space, right?
Correct. There's lots of big players out there. I mean, we can name Amazon or Google or Azure, and they're all great services. They all have a place within the market. But
Mhm.
what we found with a lot of our customers, and especially when we're working with like MSPs, especially, it can be very cumbersome to try and work with them. There's a lot of requirements. There's a lot of knowledge that they're expected to know to be able to operate the systems. We basically remove those sort of burdens off of our customers and even for our partners who are working with those customers to essentially, handhold them through a lot of that, make sure that we're building and unrolling the services that they actually need, not a bunch of extra resources they don't that they're being charged for on a monthly basis. So, we really want to make sure we're building the right solution for the customer so that they can, get their needs satisfied now and then also grow into the future.
Tim, cloud is hotter than ever moving forward into 2021. What are some of the trends that you're noticing in the marketplace that agents should be aware of?
Some of the things that we look for are on the cloud services piece. Obviously, we always preach data backup and disaster recovery.
Mhm.
Cybersecurity is a growing threat within the marketplace today, as you can probably guess why.
Mhm.
But at the very least, we feel it's really impactful for people to be thinking about or considering backup and DR for their data, so that no matter what happens, be it some kind of disruption to service or a ransomware attack or whatever the case may be, they can get access back to their data and be up and running in a very short time.
Excellent, excellent. And talk to us a little bit about your sales model. Do you sell primarily through the channel?
We sell direct and through channel, actually. With our partners, though, we offer sort of a unique situation because for a lot of the MSPs we talk about all the time that sell cloud, they're either not selling cloud because they're fearful of the cost and investments that's going to take place to get into that place, or a lot of times they don't know how to sell or market it. Oftentimes, we talk with people that are in the cloud space, but boy, they're just not really getting the profitability they want out of it because of investments in staff and licensing fees, everything else. We try to simplify that for our MSP partners. We basically have removed all of those initial upfront time and expenses. With us, it's as simple as joining our partner program and essentially helping us to meet customers of theirs that are interested in cloud. And we will sit with them and go through the discovery process with their clients, help them to make sure that we understand their needs to develop a solution for them. And when that deal is closed, we essentially give the MSPs a really nice high margin commission.
So, Tim, I know that selling and marketing is a top concern for MSPs right now and something that they're really struggling with. How do you help them with that?
So, you know what, Gerald, as part of our program, there are different levels within our partner program, but typically what we will do is we will also support our MSPs in helping them to develop the messaging and positioning for their own clients to be able to sell cloud in the marketplace. We have a strong background in marketing. Myself and some of the team members have come from large IT tech companies. And we've brought those disciplines over to Steadfast, and we basically will sit with our client and help them to understand how to talk to the customers, how to have those icebreaker conversations, and also basically how to create leads so that we can help them build pipeline so that they can sell the cloud for us and with us.
Tim, it's been great chatting with you. How can we get in touch and learn more information?
Sure, I encourage everyone to visit our website at steadfast.net, or you can email us directly at partners@steadfast.net as well.
Tim, thanks for your time.
Thanks, Gerald.